All right. What's poppin'? Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey,
It is the 50th episode. Woo!
is it really?
Yeah, it is.
I
Actually
thought
is.
you just put random numbers right there.
Oh no, that's
I didn't
actually
know
for
that
real.
it mean anything.
It's like 32. Let me just put a number. But yeah,
Well,
it's
let me
50th
not say
episode.
random. I thought it was like automatic. Like, whenever
Oh,
the
from
link
like when
was
I
made.
first
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, so as you guys can see, it's just two of us. Morgan, I guess she's asleep. I don't know what she's doing. She didn't answer the phone, she didn't answer the text, so the show must go on. Sorry,
Amen.
Morjan. She didn't give us a warning and said she wasn't gonna be here, so we waited for her. She didn't come. So let's get into it. What you got for us with the icebreaker?
Ooh, not me forgetting one. I can think of what type of icebreaker do you want? I'll give you some options. What type of icebreaker would you like today? Look at you. You
Would you rather? No, name your price.
can't
Name your
name your
price.
price. Okay.
Yes.
So, how much would it take for you to have a baby by a gay man who is also trash and will cheat on you?
Wait, what?
So, like that girl's
Is he
life?
like my best friend? Oh,
No, 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 no. Like the girl's
you're
life.
sick.
How
Like,
much?
okay.
Y'all know we talk about her all the time. She got
Yeah.
all the kids by that man who a dog ass nigga. How much you need
Mm-hmm.
so you can live that life? Cause she getting $0.
Am I
Hell,
like her where I don't know he's gay?
she doesn't know.
I don't think she does. You know, she kind of stupid. You think she know?
Yes, cause she's gay. She got to.
So we have an
There's,
agreement.
there's no way that you wear a dangly earring with the little, the little diamond like that.
Little diamond.
Yeah.
Look like somebody grandma.
you and his pants be tighter than hers. She gotta know. She gotta know. I don't see
I
how she
wouldn't do
does
that
it.
at all.
You don't have a
I
price?
wouldn't do I don't have a price one because he's so trash. He cheated on her and had gotten somebody else pregnant. He cheated on her multiple times. And both times that we know of that he cheated on her with, she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And the first pregnancy, she was sick as a dog. And he was mad because she wouldn't suck his dick.
That's that is sick of him.
That is. Oh
But
my
hell,
gosh. Everything she ate, she wanted to throw up. And he mad because she won't suck his dick.
and he looked like you don't say bass.
Exactly. Oh no, you couldn't pay me to do that. I do not have a price for that. It would have to, if I had to choose, it'd have to be in the millions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
I'm gonna need a price. My price is gonna be something where literally all I'm gonna do is get dragged on the internet. Just because at that point it's like, okay, I'm rich, so yeah.
okay, I don't care. Say what y'all
I
want to
wouldn't
say.
care
I'm
about
rich.
right. I wouldn't care about how she cares about all the other people talking about her. I wouldn't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep
I
putting my
wouldn't
life
care.
on the internet. Hell, I wouldn't even
I
care
would
that
just let my mom go in there and tell people that chicken is tuna.
that lady said. She said, "Chicken of the sea, do make tuna." You dumbass hoe. No, no, no. She said, "Tuna of the sea, do
See,
make
do
chicken." You dumbass hoe. I said, "Oh, girl, shit." Now her take her bonnet off and she was bald headed. There was just a lot going
it
on
was
over
the bunny.
there. She said, "Oh, I'm here, y'all. It's going on." She said Joe was finna get it, okay? And she had those little twists going back. Okay, girl.
Ooh.
My
She
skin
wrong
looks
for that.
really good.
They all wrong for that.
Yeah. I got a
Period.
price. Let me
You been
see.
drinking your water?
No, I got a facial, girl. I got a facial.
Oh yeah, you did get a facial.
Yeah, and I just been.
How was it?
I loved it, and I'm going. My appointment's already booked to go back.
Now this is becoming a monthly thing.
Oh yeah, I decided because I deserve. I can spend this time. I'm getting microneedling next time,
Uh-huh.
so it's gonna be probably like $200. But even when my
Mm-hmm.
regular one was only 100, it was 80. But I left a $20 tip.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
I'm
not bad.
like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Period.
And my eyebrows going
Love to
back.
see
The
it.
lady made it. The lady did my eyebrows too skinny, so now they growing back. Jeez. And I finally like my
Now her
double
giving you
nose
skinny
piercing.
brows.
They were hella skinny. I like my double piercing. I don't know. It's so cute. And I did my hair. My edge is finally done.
This is finally done.
They are, I
Because
don't
she
be
was
having my
rocking a
hair
little
that.
ponytail.
Okay. Not little. I
Yeah.
had a ponytail.
Okay, you know what I meant. Okay. She was rocking her ponytail with her fuzzy edges, looking like somebody's kid that they just picked up from school. Like, what happened to your hair? What did you say your price was? Did you have an actual number, or you were just going with
Let's
your
say
price got to be enough for you
my
to
price is gonna be
embarrass yourself?
annual. My price is gonna be annual. So base price is gonna be 10 mil a year. If you cheat on me,
Mm-hmm.
it's going up by 2 mil. Well, let me not say if you cheat on me. If you cheat on me publicly and then somebody on the internet say something, it's gonna be 2 mil, 2 extra. Like you know how like the MPA you get fined for doing shit?
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty much gonna get fined.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just gonna have to keep
Mm-hmm.
going
You're
up.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we know that man can't stop cheating. So it's bound to be
Right.
on the
Yeah, but
internet.
I don't know that I would be having sex with him. Cause you watch her video,
Yeah, no.
she was like,
Not.
who I'm just
She
glad.
talking about some.
Oh, huh?
My monthly came on. That's why I was like, so when I texted y'all, I
She's
was
like,
like,
she's like,
she
who?
thought she was pregnant
She's like, who? I'm just glad it
because
came.
it
Bitch,
was I was on pins and needles.
what the hell? Are you crazy? You don't have 3
She's
kids by this man.
sick in the head.
And I'm gonna say both times you were pregnant, he had somebody else pregnant. The first time just got away with it because the bitch got an abortion.
Literally.
I'm like, child.
Like,
So if she thinks she pregnant, that means he got somebody else pregnant. Gotta be, cause it's like she in competition with somebody else.
definitely.
Crazy. Mm-mm.
Facts. Most definitely. Most definitely. She's definitely in competition. That's a sick woman. I hope she gets the help that she needs because she needs it.
Mm-mm.
As Nene said, you lost your mind and I'll wait. What'd she say?
She said, you done lost your
Talk to me when
damn
you find
mind.
it.
You call me when you find it. She is straight up
You hit me
real.
up, buddy. She was over here acting foolish. All right. So, what comes after? Oh, pop culture. It's time for
Yeah.
pop
Pop
culture.
culture. You gonna play the music?
Not us dancing to it. I'm weak.
You go
Okay.
first.
Not her not having a pop culture. She's trying to fucking do it real quick. All right, where am I? Where are my notes at? Okay, so this is kind of like a two-parter. Oh shit, let me go to the
Uh-huh.
first one. Okay, so let me go. Let me make sure I get to. Okay, so this girl on Twitter, she posted a picture of herself in her bikini, and she was like, "And the body looks the fuck good." That was her caption.
Mm-hmm.
And some girl quote retweeted it and like did the long face, and then someone replied to the quote retweet and was like, shit got me wheezing, she was built like this the whole time, LMFAO. And then the girl was like, she's a fucking supervillain. And then the same girl was like, let me just say, if I had this much self-confidence, y'all would hate me. So then somebody screenshotted that whole scenario and was like, built like what? Because the whole homegirl was like, they was built like that this whole time. And then basically people were like, these Instagram bodies are rotting people's brain because she's really gorgeous. And then I guess somehow people were talking about hips, and some girl was like, "Do you realize y'all do realize hips are natural?" LOL. I say this to say, please stop saying something about plastic surgery and IG bodies because having hips been around since the dawn of time. And someone was like, exaggerate disproportionate hips is what people mean. And then the same girl was like, yeah, I get that, but the original post is referring to the fact that she talks about people on a regular basis, but it's shaped like an iPhone. No hips. So to say those IG bodies got y'all view fucked up is dumb. So then the girl that everybody been talking about this whole time, the girl of the picture, she's like, I'm shaped like an iPhone, but you're shaped like, and then she posted a picture of the girl and Squidward when he was eating all those Krabby Patties. so, then, so then people were like mad at the girl for clapping back like that. And one girl quote retweeted her clap back and was like, I actually like that this person's response to herself being body shame is to body shame others. It shows that they aren't against body shaming in the first place. They just don't like it when it happens to them because some folks are more quote unquote deserving of being body shamed. And the clapback girl, the original girl, was like, y'all are extremely unrealistic. The turn of the other cheek ideology is not practical here. Please tell me how one is supposed to respond to someone making numerous nasty comments about their body with affirmations. Also, funny, you don't have the energy for her, the aggressor. And that was essentially it. And I just thought it was, thought it was very interesting. Just like the whole back and
Going
forth
back.
was just,
Right.
I was like, one girl saying she built like an iPhone, the other girl saying, well, you built like Squidward. And then somebody else is saying, like, how are you going to get mad? Because I do get what the person was saying, like, the whole
Yeah,
body
that's
shaming,
what I
then
was
you go
gonna
and body
say.
shame.
I
Because
was
the
gonna,
girl, after people were talking about her, she was going on saying, like, you guys always say stuff about Black women and their bodies and blah, blah, blah. So she was obviously heard about the body shaming. So I was like, okay, no, that makes sense. And then so then it threw me off when she went and talked about the girl. I could see if you was talking shit
okay.
the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I
Then,
can understand the whole body shaming is like, okay, you talked about me, then I get on my soapbox and be like, down with body shaming. And then the only response I have is to body shame you. So that is
yeah,
like, but if we're both talking, if you call me this and I call you that, then I don't
then
give
it's
a fuck.
even.
Then we even. But because she got on her soapbox about body shaming and
mm-hmm.
Black women, was the other person Black?
Mm-hmm.
See,
The
those
yeah,
are
the Squidward girl was Black. Yeah,
yeah.
the
So
girl who
you
called
lose.
her out about the body shaming was not Black though. It was a white girl
Oh,
or something.
why she minding
Yeah.
Black people business?
That's a good question. Not really sure. Miss Raquel, don't really know. Yeah, she's
Mm-mm.
looking white.
No,
Don't
Kyra
really
know
know.
she trifling for this. Whatever outfit she got on, it ain't big enough to go all the way up her booty. So you can see
It's,
her, I think this is her paha. Let me just
oh
hope that
my
it's her.
gosh.
Let me hope that it's her, nah, she getting sucked in by something. I'm gonna send it to you real quick.
What is up
Right.
with people with these big old booties and these little tiny waists, and then
And you
they
know
don't
what
get
I've
the
been saying?
clothes
I'm
to
like, damn,
match?
she got that big old booty and she can't even twerk. Hers ain't soft yet.
She
Where
couldn't. It wasn't work. It wasn't moving.
yeah. And then
It wasn't moving at
I just saw
all.
her try to do the leg one like that, you know, the
Uh
leg
huh.
one. And I was like, no, a little bit better,
Not
but
there. Oh
no.
my gosh. Why did she post that? I would not have posted that with my.
That's what I'm like,
Well, maybe it might be a part of the outfit
dang, yeah, that's what I'm like. Maybe
because they
that's her
got the
waistband.
seam.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
that's the waistband of that.
she good for her pants don't be coming up and
Yeah, because exactly, it's high waisted in the
yeah,
front,
and it don't
but
be
in the
coming up in the
back,
back.
it's
So I'm
not
like,
because the booty
what the hell
is.
is that?
She got the booty too big. She got the
Yeah.
booty too big. Those are low rise in the back. Hmm.
I don't have a pop culture. What's something else that happened? You got a second one, I know. Let's talk about that.
I actually don't. Hold on, wait. Let me think.
Oh,
Let me think of
damn.
something that I've been seeing.
And I literally haven't seen
Um,
anything.
I feel like I've seen some stuff, but Yeah, no, I don't have anything for you.
Damn. We only got one pop culture this week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
no. I mean, have you seen the kiddos with they going all out for the decision day pictures? Like
Oh
they was
yeah,
having whole
that's
ass
cute.
photo shoots. I
Yeah,
was
oh,
like,
for college.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, college
that's
decision
cute.
day.
Very cute.
I was happy for them. You know,
Yeah,
they had
or
quarantine
even the
as
one,
senior year.
yeah, or even the one who did those, did the video. Like they went to that school in Atlanta that all the
Oh
rich people.
yeah, what's Winwood?
Yeah, and they had their little
Winwood, yeah.
outfits on. I'm like, oh, how cute!
Mm-hmm.
Rich little black kids having fun. A lot of them are from the
Rich little
too.
black kids.
They are rich.
Yeah, I know a lot of people from that school when I was in my class went there too.
Um,
Like a good amount.
wonder why.
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if maybe no, because they wouldn't have done like college. They wouldn't have had like the big fairs, the college fairs, since it was
Yeah,
COVID. So that's a good question.
so who knows?
Dang, the real ID thing is delayed until May 3rd, 2023.
Oh, I already got one though, cause
Yeah, me too.
my thing was expired.
Yeah, I got mine like 2 years ago, I think. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Episode time. All right. So, if you cannot tell by the title, we are actually, wow, my pop culture actually kind of goes pretty well. Wow, I like that segue. Or some people say segu because they don't know how to read.
Who say that?
I heard somebody say that before
I don't even.
because the way it's spelled.
Yeah, that.
I was like, a what? What
Yeah,
did you just say?
I would not know what they're talking about. I'd be like,
Like,
mhm.
like what? What is that? Maybe I need to pull out my dictionary because I don't know what you're talking about. But today's topic is: has the body positivity movement been hijacked? And you might be asking yourself, hijacked by whom? Hijacked by white women? Hijacked by skinny girls? All of the above. Or hijacked by curvy women that fit a particular aesthetic in those senses. That's what we're getting into today. I actually saw a tweet. Somebody sent it to me too. So let me see if I can find it. Ah, shit. I gotta do a lot of
Oh, I'm
scrolling.
about to sneeze.
Look up at the lights. Okay. So some girl tweeted, y'all's body positivity has a weight limit on it. And I don't like that. And, you know, people retweeting it, all this. So then a girl quote retweets it and says, as soon as someone with a big stomach posts a picture, there's a difference between body positivity and promoting unhealthy lifestyles. And I retweeted that. I was like, facts, because we've already seen that with Saweetie and Miss Lizzo herself. Saweetie be eating all types of shit where I know she'd be on the toilet for 5 days straight. And I
I
know her
don't know, like
pH
how she doesn't.
is off
She
balance.
gotta eat one time a day. Like whenever she do that big old thing, that gotta be the only thing she eat all day. Because I'm like, bro,
It gotta
no
be.
way. That is, first of all, that's not good. Like
Yes.
that is disgusting. You don't have to
It's
do
not
that.
even good food.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to eat that. You're not.
Like,
You're
why are you
not poor.
eating that? You
Like you're not poor. You're not in jail. You're not limited in resources.
literally, it's
You
jail
don't even have to
food.
go to the grocery store for yourself anymore. Why are you doing?
Right.
Why do you send
Facts.
your
So,
assistant to the grocery store and order 25 ramen noodles and 6 bags of hot fries? Why is that your grocery list?
that's
That is disgusting.
excessive. This is too
And it's
much.
freaking gross.
Everything needs
Everybody
to be
loves
done
a
in
good ramen
moderation.
noodle every now and then. But ramen noodles are just not
Right.
you just not eating them like that because they just so
You
good.
just can't eat that all the time.
No.
Right. Yeah.
What was
It's
the question?
most of the time when you eating them is when you drunk.
Yes, I can
But
understand
yeah,
what you're saying.
basically that's what sparked me having that.
Yeah.
That was basically what sparked the topic.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I definitely agree. But I guess the question is, do you agree with that? With
Yes.
those statements?
Yes.
Hmm.
Because even I went to go look. I just searched the body positivity hashtag. Most of these are skinny women, or like
Hmm.
most of it is skinny women or people who lost a lot of weight and then became skinny. So like before and after pictures. I actually thought it was gonna be way more
Hmm.
like way more curvy women, but it's not really that either.
Hmm.
It's not even big
Yep.
curvy
It's
women.
not.
It is mostly weight loss pictures or already skinny women.
Yep. That's the same thing. When I searched it, I was like, this is very interesting because if I remember correctly, it was created for those that didn't feel comfortable in society's norms of what a body should look like or what a beautiful body is. And it was to promote the fact that no matter what your body looks like, you should feel good. You
Mhm.
should have that confidence. Who gives a fuck? You have rolls. Who cares? Your titty sack to your stomach. Who cares? Like, you should feel confident in however you were made.
Ooh,
Period. What? I'm serious.
jeez.
No, you just made me
I would
look
say
back
if
at
my
it
titty
and
sagged to my stomach, I would be very sad. I would. And I would be
well,
actively saving up to get them fixed. That would be like top priority for me. I'm talking about for
oh my
me.
gosh,
I'm
not
not gonna
top
lie.
priority. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. I guess, yeah, definitely. You're not telling everybody they need to do that. But saying if you
Yeah.
need, you need to go get them done. That's not true. Yeah. Okay. So the next question is, do you think that with this whole, body positivity movement, do we just need to scrap the whole shit as a whole and just don't even have a name for it and just, live your
No.
life? Or do you still think that it's important to say these type of things around younger women and, you
I
know?
think it's still important. I don't think it needs to be scrapped. I think people who
Hmm.
don't agree with it just need to shut up and mind their business.
Hmm.
Because I don't even think it's a problem with skinny women or curvaceous women who like have the Coke bottle. I don't think there's a problem with it. I think it only becomes a problem when somebody else is like, okay, they're body positive, but this one group, you can't be body positive because of this.
Hmm.
So I think what they need to do is that
Hmm.
group just needs to mind their eating habits and exercises,
Hmm.
and leave everybody else alone.
Hmm. Agreed. I think more so the problem is the people that feel like they think they can dictate the space and
Mhm.
tell people who can be in it, who can't, and like, no, you just because you look that way, you're not allowed to feel
Mhm.
because you don't know what people go through. Someone
Mhm.
could be, I don't know, people could be going through eating disorders, people could be having mental health issues, and they genuinely could not feel good in their body. So for you to tell them you're skinny, get over it. You should always be positive about your body. You have everything
Mhm.
for it. And it's like, really, really,
Right. Well,
like
how is what I'm saying affecting you? I'm not
literally,
talking
like
negative about you.
nothing at all. I just posted my little picture and had a little paragraph talking about my trials and tribulations, and I ended with hashtag body positivity. And here you come calling me as whatever you wanted to call me, no
Mhm.
matter who it is that made it. It's like, is that necessary? Like, it's genuinely like sometimes I feel like people just need to
Yeah.
sit back before they type or send a comment or something to somebody. Just need to sit back and be like, What am I gonna gain from this? What are they
Listen,
gonna gain from this? like, what is the purpose? Why am I calling this person this? Why? Why do I feel the need to call them that and also tell them that? What am I gonna gain? Is it just that I'm gonna feel better? Because if that's the case, you need to find other ways to feel better. Because that's a little strange to just be commenting that someone's a
mm-mm.
stupid bitch every day.
Not a stupid bitch.
That's the type of stuff people be saying, especially in them shade room comments. I'd be like, oh my gosh, these people do not need to.
I
Oh,
try not to read the shade room comments. They be doing too much in the shade room
doing
comments.
too much. I think the last time I read some shade room comments was probably like years ago. Or maybe like something big happened. No, because even like big stuff, I'd be trying not to because I know they're going to be ignorant of there. So it's probably been a long time. Because I actually never even follow the shade room. They just be doing too much for me.
Yeah,
But then
I
people in
go
them
to the
comments,
I go to the shade room when I want to know something. Like I'll be like, oh, let me.
be like, if something happened, you like, oh, I know the shade room got it. Let me see what they got. Like
Yep,
Miss Alexis Scott and Fetty Wap not being her baby daddy.
that
I knew
is
shade room was going
wild.
to have that.
She, she did all of that. She let even still that baby probably how old is that baby like 2? She let the whole world think Fetty Wap was that baby's daddy and that he was just being a deadbeat and they want nothing to do with the baby because the baby
Literally.
was sick. I'm like, girl, now all of a sudden somebody else a deadbeat. Girl, what is wrong with you?
She's
She
going
was
to
on Love
jail.
and Hip Hop about to
She's
beat
going to
her
jail.
down because they were arguing over who baby daddy is, who baby daddy. And girl, you knew it wasn't him.
And it sucks because Masika was right.
I
And
know.
it's like, you don't want Masika to be right because that
Yeah.
lady was also crazy. She was doing a lot.
Yeah.
Calm it
You
down.
know, that's
Okay.
what we're, yeah.
So, oh, my bad.
No, go.
What were you about to say?
Go. Nothing.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, so the next question is, do you think that do you think that people have okay. Can you also be body positive, but then talk about, you know, people in their bodies, like in my pop culture?
Listen.
Can those two coexist?
Listen. I find fault in what I'm about to say. However, if somebody talks about me, I can talk about you back. We If you say my hair is ugly, I'm gonna say you're bald headed. Because I can't make something else up. If you say my hair is ugly, I can't just go and start talking about your outfit. They don't or like you gotta no, you right could talk about
Mm-hmm.
but like they gotta be equal. You talk about
Mm-hmm.
my hair, I talk about your hair. You talk about my clothes, I'm gonna talk about your clothes. That
Mm-hmm.
you talk about my body, mm, hey, you looking by
You open the door for it.
yeah. But I also wouldn't get on the soapbox and be like, man, this woman called me fat and da 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 da, and it hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a stupid skinny bitch. No.
Just a stupid skinny bitch. She said I don't have any hips and I'm built like an iPhone. Okay, Mrs. Squidward, with your fat ass thighs and hips. Be like,
See, and that
what?
was see, hers wasn't a good comeback because it's like, okay, you could have just asked the girl for some. Obviously, that's what you need. Where you lacking, she got some, and where she got too much, you lacking. So y'all could have helped each other out. Yeah, you gotta pick
Not
something
help each other. I'd be like, got some hips for you, girl.
right. You gotta say something that's good. Like if you when you're talking about somebody, you gotta say something that's good about you. Like they messed it up, but they're not gonna be able
Mm-hmm.
to come to me and say, "Oh, your body not," because mine's better than yours. Mine's good. We're good over here. Like. So if you
We're
talk about
good.
somebody else being crusty, your nails have to be cute. You can't talk
Exactly.
bad
You
about something that
can't.
you're not doing. You know,
Agreed. I agree.
this kind of remind me of I've been watching The Circle all weekend, and one of the girls from
Mm-hmm.
The Circle, she was on TikTok, and she pretty. First of all, she's not light skinned. Let's get this. First of all, she's not light
Oh
skinned.
God.
She's just a regular brown girl.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, she's probably teetering the line of being
Mm-hmm.
dark skinned if she be in the sun for too long. But this girl, but she was all on TikTok saying how brown girls, like dark skinned girls, can love themselves out loud. They can say, "Brown skin
Oh, that
girl."
was her.
Yes.
Okay, I saw the TikTok. Okay,
Yes, and then
but
but
I
she had
haven't
a
watched the
filter
second
on in
season.
that. She
Okay.
had a filter on and she got kicked out.
Mm.
But she had a filter on, and I'm like, that's not what you looked like. Take the filter off.
Mm-hmm. And even with the filter, if I can remember correctly, she still looked brown because I was confused when
Yeah,
I was watching. I was
she
like,
did. She did, but the filter lightened her up. She did, and I'm just
"Gotcha."
like,
Okay.
honey, so that's kind of what I saw when a fat person can be like, oh, but you skinny bitches. I understand what they're saying because you hear how foolish she sounds. Tell me something. Light skinned girls can't be proud of their skin. They can't do this. Girl, what are you
Mm-hmm.
talking about? What are you talking about? First of all, light skin has always
Mm-hmm.
been praised. So it's fucking weird when you
Literally.
are a light skinned girl and you just come out and be like, light skinned girl. Like you can't do that. It's weird.
Light skin, just like pearls.
Like, what do you get out of that? Who has ever told you not to say, they don't have their
You
own
ugly because you light skin.
yeah. No, nobody has ever said that. Kind of like I'm not believing people who
No.
are younger than me. Like people our age and younger when they be like, the dark skinned girls always hated me. And I'm like, I could understand if we were like older, but
I don't believe that either.
I I could understand it for
I don't
older
believe that
generation.
in any sense. I'm trying to think.
I could understand it for older generation because
Really?
there was a lot of like self hate. But like for young especially I might could believe it for our age depending on where they grew up. But definitely younger than us,
Mm-hmm.
no. No, no.
Yeah, I
You
know.
hated me because I had light skin and long hair. Girl, who?
Like, no.
Why?
They probably think you're a bitch.
Yeah,
And
and you had
you
red
said stupid
pimples,
things that you thought you were better than everybody.
right? You were light skinned, but
Like
you had red
nobody
pimples
hated
all
you.
over. Like my skin was smooth, and you had those. You know when light skinned girls
It's,
can be.
it's okay. You're sick in the head. You're sick. Okay. So for that answer, I mean for that question, I definitely I'm like on the fence because I'm with you. Like if somebody talk about me, I'm gonna talk back. But I don't I don't ever want to be the person that makes a comment towards someone out of anger when I have friends of that same community. That's like me saying, talking about someone's sexuality, knowing that I have gay friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a comeback, be like, shut up with your gay ass. Like trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like how people say that kind of stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's why you gay anyways or something stupid like that. And it's like, but I have friends that are gay. So that would
But
be
if we
very
got that's
weird.
why you gay anyways. We're gonna need to get you in some comeback courses because that was a good comeback. We like,
It wasn't a good
okay,
comeback.
like
It wasn't
I
at all.
know. Everybody knows.
Like,
Like
like, thanks for stating the obvious, like
we're-
dumbass.
and I'm gay, I'm all the way gay.
But
I do all the gay stuff. Like duh.
like, like stupid. On a scale of you and Santana, I'm Santana. The fuck,
Right.
like, get out of here.
I thought it was obvious. You wear
So that's why I'm
lipstick.
just like, so that's why I think it would be weird, like for me to like if I'm going, like, yes, you said something about me, but there's something else. I'm pretty sure there's something else that I can think of to talk about. Like, I'll talk about your wig. I'll talk about your eyebrows, your makeup. I don't know. I'll talk about something else than to choose that one thing, just because I know that I have friends and they would be like, bitch, what the fuck? Did you just really call her fat as an insult? And they'd be like, like that's, I don't know. And
Yeah.
so like that's what I say. I get it. I get why someone would be mad. It's like this girl was able to say I had no hips, that I was built like an iPhone, say I was built like a deck of cards, say all this stuff. And the one time,
She said
yeah,
that.
girl, they was going in on her. They was going. They said she was built like a box. They was going in on her. I would send you the picture.
Okay, send
They
the
was. I
picture
was like,
to
God
see. I
damn.
need
I
to
was,
see. That's
I was like,
hard.
y'all niggas
Damn.
is rude. I was like, fuck.
Y'all
Can't
can't just say the
nobody
right
have
thing that
nothing.
I'm like SpongeBob or something. Leave me alone.
Right? Like I'm built straight up and down. Like, damn, you had to say a deck of cards with y'all rude asses. Um, so yeah, I see both sides. Like if somebody were to do what she did, I wouldn't necessarily be like, oh my God. And if, so I get it, don't necessarily think it's right, but whatever. Okay, so
Oh, so okay. I know I've seen this girl on here. So she did the
uh
long face. I guess they already don't like her from what she
be tweeting.
yeah. Let me just say if I had this much self
Uh-huh.
confidence, I would hate me. Uh but that is a very unflattering picture of her in the bathing suit. The one in the dress is not. That just wasn't her angle. What? Be serious. See, I don't even think the other two are bad. I just think it's just this is one particular photo. I don't think all the other ones are bad. The
Yeah. I think the angle was not suiting her
yeah,
very well.
I'm talking about the brown one, not even the cow print, because the one
Mm-hmm.
she put her leg up a little bit, gave her a little bit of. It just made a little bit. I almost said it gave her a little bit of shape, but it didn't. But it just doesn't look as like that. The first one just looks like it was an accidental picture.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, definitely. Um
Well, this I feel like because of who it is, I feel like this changes things.
now that you know who it is.
Yeah, listen, it's all fun and games on Twitter. Whatever goes, I don't know the other girl. I never seen anything she said.
Yeah, no, the other girl was
But
just a regular person.
regular person,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is.
It
If
is
I'm
what it
her,
is.
if I'm her, like if I'm the girl, you don't call me a deck of cards, you don't call me this, you don't call me that, and then now all the other people who already don't like me from whatever I said 3 weeks ago, they over here like ha 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 ha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something about you.
With your
Period.
bad built ass. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I mean, I got it. I mean, I thought the only thing that was weird was just how she was on the soapbox originally. And
Yeah.
then when she finally for real claps back at someone, it's that. And it's just like,
Hmm.
interesting. Okay, so do you think that that if you are that if you are of a desired look or a socially acceptable look that
Okay,
you
hold on. Let's wait before we get this question. I was trying to find a picture of the girl who they said was Squidward. Why is she calling her son "mommy sexy man"? That's weird.
excuse me what
It's like her
that is
son's.
sick.
He is adorable. She's like having a photo shoot for him, and she called it. It says "mommy sexy man."
Mommy sexy man. That is very. That's what she could have clapped back at her about something like that. Be like, you worried about
Yeah.
me not have no hips, but you're over here calling your
Okay, and she don't
child
even.
a sexy man.
Yeah, but she also. I don't see Squidward.
Okay, maybe hold on, wait, maybe you're
Maybe
looking
I'm
at
on
the
the wrong
wrong one.
person because I'm like, she don't got
Hold on,
Squidward.
wait.
So the other person, the person who they call Squidward, she got a real Squidward.
I'm going to send it to you.
And I was
It
like, I don't
might
see
because
it.
it says it's deleted, but I had sent it to myself. I might have to. Oh yeah, I couldn't send it. Let me send a screenshot of it. This is the girl.
All right, listen. Oh,
Not the oh.
okay, yeah. I'm like, why we all can't just laugh and move on? The Squidward meme is freaking funny.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if you can dish it, you should be able to take it.
I
If you don't
agree.
want nobody,
Like
I don't.
you knew you were pear shaped.
Hippiana.
You know, you knew you
Mm-hmm.
were pear shaped. You knew.
You know.
Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
It's all good.
That's
No, that's. I was like, I was like, God damn! Not the, not the finish her. Okay, so do you think that people that have like a socially acceptable body or that quote unquote look, do you think that they are? Do you? How can I say this? Do you think that they can relate to the people where the body positivity movement was originally, started for? Because you know how
so
they be trying to say, do you think that someone who is their body or their look is socially acceptable,
mhm.
do you think that they can relate to those of who the body positivity movement was created for? Can they say
um
statements like, oh, no, I understand because blah, 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 blah. I
mm,
relate, it's not just you, it's also blah, 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 blah.
no. I don't know. Let me say because at first when I was first thinking I was like, yeah, because big asses wasn't in. You had to have an ass like J Lo, who they swear had the biggest badonkadonk on the world.
All right. Still don't see
Like
it.
back in like the early 2000s. But then I think about it like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they wasn't having them big old booties like they did like when they were younger. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
have
But
that.
who is they? Who is they?
I assume we're talking about the black community because
Because every time people say that, yeah, because every time people say that, I'm like, big booties have always been in the black community. If
no.
you're trying to talk about mainstream black, then maybe
Yeah.
different. But
Yeah.
in the black
Ne-
community, where you're with your cousins and your aunties, it was always about big booties. Even like underground black community, like rap scene, hip hop scene, it was always about big booties and big titties. So that's why when people say that,
Was
I'd be
it?
like, yeah, they have like
I'm
songs talking
thinking
about
more.
girls with big asses.
Well, yeah. I'm thinking more so mainstream because obviously just like still, skinny girls are technically still in the mainstream. I mean, not in the mainstream,
Hmm.
in the underground. You know, skinny
Hmm.
girls is still okay. So that's still acceptable. So I'm thinking more
Hmm.
so mainstream because in the early 2000s, if you had that big old booty, the only thing you could do was be in a tip drill video. You couldn't work anywhere else because it was too urban.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Okay.
I,
Now
I was
that's
just
okay.
like,
Yeah. Now that
yeah,
you say mainstream media, okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And I
Gotcha.
was
Because I
like,
was like, they have big booty girls on like Ebony and Jet.
"Okay."
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's where you stop it. Like you're not gonna
Yeah.
go on Vogue.
Got
You're not gonna go no matter how good of a model you were. If like prime example, America's Next Top Model. Takara, she could model her ass off. And guess where the fuck he got her?
Mm-hmm.
No motherfucking where. Well, she still
Yeah.
is a model, but like
True.
in that show, it just got them telling her that
Mm-hmm.
she was fat. And
Yeah.
I'm like, she was only like a size
Yeah,
12.
exactly.
Like she was barely in the plus size
Yeah,
section.
like she wasn't even. Yeah, literally, she was barely, which is sick. That tells you a lot about that industry because I was like, okay. Even when I was little, I was just like, I don't, not
Yeah.
seeing it, not seeing it, but okay, if that's what y'all say, I guess. But yeah, I feel like two things can be true. Yes, a skinny person could have been bullied for their size. And yes, a fat person could be bullied for their size. Do I think that they are the same? No, simply because skinny will and has always been desirable. People always make fat people the butt ends of their jokes. People will
Mhm.
always make fat people into a joke. People will always point and laugh at fat people and laugh. Being skinny, I just don't see
Yeah.
that happening for real, for real. Like on like a normal basis where it's like if someone were to do that, people wouldn't bat an eye. Like people do that to fat people all the time, and people don't stick up for them. Like it would never be like that for a skinny person. So yeah, you can say that someone bullied you, and it didn't. I like totally for that. Totally understand because kids are cruel, but I don't think it's right for you to try to compare what you went through to something of a person that is still fighting barriers in society and
Mhm.
still in a way trying to let people know like I'm still a fucking person, you know? Just because I have rolls, just because I'm bigger, just because I have a stomach does not mean that I'm any less of a person than you bitches are. And don't mean none of y'all could come at me acting like you somebody's dietitian either. Because
Cause
you're
not
fucking not. Because you know how they like to do.
especially
Be
because I was
like,
like,
well,
y'all
you
eat
should probably do
Chick-fil-A for
this.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can't tell me that we eat the same meals. We both went Chick-fil-A all day. Like
Like, fuck.
and
Like,
you
we know
probably
which
say
person was not paying attention in biology. Shut the fuck up. People are sick over here. Just like when people were like so shocked about Lizzo working
Mhm.
out and being able to work out, I was like, are y'all
You don't
motherfucking dumb?
really. Do y'all not see Lizzo work
Perform?
dancing like that and blowing the damn whistle thing that she was blowing? What else that shit
The
called? Yeah.
flute.
Like, honey, I can't do that.
Like, you
Do you
have
know
to
how much breath
have.
that takes? I'm sure Lizzo could run some miles on these bitches. Like, do you know how much breath
She
that
definitely
takes?
could. Literally, the
Honey,
endurance
I'm tired
alone.
thinking about it. Just thinking about the fact I have to twerk
Literally, I
and blow.
simply could not. What is that?
Somebody else
Stamina
have to
and
do it.
endurance? Could not.
Yeah,
I.
no.
She would have me beat. And I don't know why all these people think that they simply could do it. And it's like if that was the case, everybody would be doing it. If that was the case, we wouldn't have singers out here that have to lip sync when their dance break comes on because they're gonna be because they quite literally cannot. Okay? Beyonce and Lizzo got that shit on lock. Okay?
Beyonce and
You don't
who?
hear Lizzo. You don't hear them breathe. They just be singing.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say, even I done caught Megan not breathing a few times. I'm like, you better get on that track now. You
Better get on that damn
yeah.
treadmill, Megan. Over there
Uh-huh.
breathing hard up there. Over here. Stella is a player.
Y'all dead.
and that's a slow song too. I choose being player chose me. Like no sis. That's diaphragm.
Another one, Cardi B. Listen, she ain't big though, but her booty is heavy. That's enough
Yeah.
weight to me. But
Yeah, because sis also be.
this be good. She do not be out of breath. I be like, dang.
I'd be like, I don't know how she does it. Because I'd be like, because even when people were talking about her saying how she was pregnant,
Mm,
how she
she,
got, they said she looked like she was pregnant or whatever when she was doing her
mm,
little dance moves. When she, I don't know, maybe I feel like rapping's still hard because
it
when I be
is.
on the treadmill or when I be working out rapping songs, I'd be like, my breath. I'd be like, God damn, my
Yeah.
heart rate's going up. Little baby, you need to slow the fuck down because I can't breathe. So I would assume it's still as hard as singing. So yeah, I don't know how. I mean, obviously they work out, they train for that, so that's how. But don't these people out here that be thinking that because you're a certain way that automatically means you're unhealthy because you are a certain size. Or what I don't like is when people try to pull out these whole metrics that are one racist, that are two built solely off of white bodies. And this is the one time when you want to use white science as fact. That's the one time where, like, any other time you're like, fuck the white people. But when it comes to somebody being fat, then it's like, according to BMI, you are technically obese. So they're not wrong when they say that you are obese. And it's just like,
Honey, the reality is most black people are obese.
exactly.
White black period.
Exactly.
Even the people in shape, they're obese.
Like,
Beyonce is obese. Like, what are you talking about? Most most black people are obese, besides the really skinny ones. Like it
mhm.
is what it is with that one.
It is what it is. That's why I'd be like, question mark, question mark, question mark. You're using the white man's paperwork
White
as
man,
your defense.
paperwork.
Why do you need white man's paperwork?
One time,
Oh my gosh, did you see his latest video? Or I don't know if it's his latest video, but there's this one video of him talking about this, a video with that TikTok where that black man is like how he thought he had COVID for a second, but then he remembered his wife is white. And then Dr. Mark comes on, it's like the black beta male coons. I'm gonna send you the video
what
because
the
when I
hell?
say I
No,
lost it.
I was gonna say my favorite white man paperwork is like a mixed girl. She was asking her mom to do something, and then her mom was like, "Oh, we gotta ask your dad."
She's like, why
That
do
is
you need
hilarious.
paperwork?
Oh, that was funny. TikTok is
Ooh, that
hilarious.
nigga Dr. Umar, like I followed the no context Dr. Umar page, and
Oh,
them clips when I say I
I know you
be
be dead.
weak. Because that nigga be saying some shit, and I just feel like, what the hell were you talking about?
I
Like
know you
what?
be dead,
It's
bro.
the I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. That nigga sick.
I know you be dead.
Oh, okay, that was actually my last question. So, oh damn, we don't got a word of the week. Hold on, wait, let me see if I, Morgan, you really fucking threw me off, sister girl.
Oh, it's the
Um,
word of the
what
week.
is this
Right
called?
there.
Dictionary.com. Here, let me pause it right quick so we don't be over here a chitter chattering while I'm trying to find this. All right,
Alright.
so Jametra got us with the word of the week.
The word of the week is equanimity. It means mental or emotional stability or composure, especially under tension or strain, and calmness. All right, that's in it.
Mental composure or
Yeah,
not composed.
composure.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
so and the other word was calmness. So
Gotcha.
let's use a sentence. After all, there are middle schoolers, just as there are some adults and other children who have weathered the past year with relative equanimity. That's new. A truly brave man is ever serene. He is never taken by surprise. Nothing ruffles the equanimity of his spirit. Honey, I'm not. I
Okay.
don't
I
have
like that sentence
equanimity.
better.
Yeah. Me too. I like that one. I don't have
Equanimity. That's why I had to ask for clarity if you would said composure or not. Because I'd be like, well, sis, you could use this word
nah. I
in
don't
your
have
next meeting. But never mind, no.
I have
Because you need to be the opposite of that. We
equanimity.
need you to be the complete and utter opposites.
I do not have equanimity
We need
around this
all
bitch.
synonyms. Antonyms, I mean. Yeah, antonyms. We need all antonyms.
My hair still being wet.
That sucks. All right. Time for the not that complicated. I actually have one today. So,
We ain't taking a long time. You ready? Mm-mm-mm.
yes. One, two, one, two, three. Not
Not
that
that
complicated.
complicated.
Yeah. For the 100th episode, we're gonna have to get all those clips and just
Hell
like play it.
yeah. Take it out.
Okay, so actually, I forgot to do the transition.
Other part. This is a little Kim one. That's what that
They got the
was a
TikTok challenge, the where they be doing the little game.
yes, yes. I know. First of all, I know those people are lying. They did not make that as a little Kim challenge. They're lying. First of all,
What the people that made the game, the filter, or are you talking about
yes,
the people that did it? It was like this looks like Little
people who
Kim.
made the filter, the actual creators of the game,
Gotcha.
they were not.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's make fun
Yeah,
of
they
little Kim.
definitely weren't.
Everybody was like, "Oh, little Kim, sit y'all, leave that lady alone. Leave her alone."
Yeah, okay. We know she can't dance. We know
Right.
she be doing her. Be like, Kim, what you doing, girl? What you doing? Okay, but for this week's not that complicated. Say, well, actually, because the scenario talk about BFFs. So say, I say no to being in your wedding
Mhm.
2 years ago, and you're just like, oh, why? And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable or whatever. I got it. But then say you're scrolling on Instagram and you see that I was in a wedding this past weekend.
Wait, but why were you not comfortable because you didn't like who I was marrying?
I I just didn't really give a reason. Just was like, yeah,
Uh, I mean, if
you
you
know.
say if it's because you didn't like who I was marrying, then okay. Because I'm not.
But what I was just like, no. You
Aren't you
wouldn't
not?
care?
No.
Okay, I guess I asked the wrong person because I forgot you want to be Mickey Loper. Huh, fuck.
No, but also you got to think about it. Like, okay, so one, it's two reasons why I would be like, okay, one, if you don't like who I'm marrying, I should not expect you to be in my wedding.
Okay, what about if it wasn't that? What about if I didn't say I'm not comfortable? What if I just said no? You're like, all right, you did the whole thing, like, I'm gonna be at my wedding. I was just like,
I will be salty if I did the whole thing. I'll be salty, but then I'm gonna just assume that you broke and you don't have the money to be in a wedding, whether you had it or not. I'm just gonna assume it.
what kind of
Whatever
time to
to make
be
me
broke?
feel- I mean, whatever to make me feel better, huh?
But what about but like I said, but I do end up being in someone's wedding.
Well, then I was just assumed we weren't that good of a friends.
Okay, that's the same thing I was thinking when I heard this. I was like, that's not your. Does she call you her best friend? Because like, homegirl was saying like, that's my best friend. I built her. I woke up in the middle of the night when she was in jail. We talked to. What really got me was the fact that she said that they talked about being in each other's weddings, and I was like,
Oh,
I was like, fuck. She said she was there for her when she was down bad. She was able to live with her. Blah, blah. And I was like, damn, she wasn't in your wedding? That's crazy.
mm.
But yeah, I think I would definitely feel salty. I don't know if I would necessarily think you're broke, but I'd be like, what the fuck?
Weddings are expensive.
Okay, they are, but like, you could just tell me that and I can get it. You don't
You
gotta tell everybody else, because I ain't gonna be getting all day shit. But
Hey, it is what it is.
You
Yeah,
can
I
tell
don't want
me.
nobody in my wedding. Y'all better hope I tell people that I get married
This is true. She gonna come
before I
back
do
5 years later. Oh, by the way, I'm married. Bitch,
it.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got married in this small ceremony in Napa. Nothing crazy. It's just me, him, and the officiant. The fuck?
yeah. Sounds like my kind of party.
You're sick. That is crazy. Not you being an
Weddings are
eloper.
pretty expensive. I was
They
listening.
are.
I've been watching on Netflix, Marriage or Mortgage, Wedding Marriage.
Marriage or mortgage. Yeah. Hmm.
Surprisingly, like you would think, like obviously a house. If you have to choose, all of the ones that I've seen so far, they all chose the
They've
wedding.
chosen.
I was like,
A lot of
dang.
people chose. I think I watched the whole thing. I think maybe I have one more episode, but I
Uh-huh.
think maybe one or two people chose mortgage. Not that many people chose marriage. I mean mortgage.
That's why I
Not
was
that
like,
many people
they must not be giving them nice houses that they like. Cause I was like,
they
damn.
show the houses
Get
and they be doing them all, how they like it. One thing I don't like about how them ladies be doing, it be kind of like manipulation. They be using stuff that they know them people been through
like,
and they
yeah.
want to use that to get them to either choose a marriage or a mortgage. I'd be like, this is sick.
But I feel
Why
like
are you
that's kind of a show. But
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. Like the one in Pursuit that I'm talking, this was like the first one. And it was like,
Hmm.
oh, it's them and they dog and they live in a 1 bedroom apartment and they got too much shit.
Hmm.
But so
Yes.
they can spend this amount of money on a wedding or move. If and I'm like, now y'all gonna still be paying rent. Uncomfortable. It's not like you're comfortable where you are and you just want to buy a house because now y'all getting married and that's the next step to do. No, y'all shit is
Hmm.
flowing through the doors. The dog can't go up the damn steps to go to
Hmm.
the bathroom. And y'all want to you choosing a wedding? I was like, damn, that's a lot. And they was like, okay, I guess it's time to start
Hmm.
saving all over again. I said, cha, ooh, cha cha.
Cha cha cha. And I'd be like, it is crazy because for weddings.